only thing that we did right was the day we began to fight. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Up from the kitchen, up from the bedroom, up from under. Women unite. Control of our bodies, control of our minds, control of our bodies, control of our lives. Tell it like it is, sisters, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, sisters, tell it like it is. End job discrimination, equal pay for working women. Tell it like it is, sisters, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, sisters, tell it like it is. Control of our bodies, control of our minds, control of our bodies, control of our lives.
Why are you here today?
Because I've seen a number of my friends, and I know there are thousands of other women who have been victimized by the present situation. The law, abortion's illegal. These women are driven to underground butchers, and they're just victimized by the whole situation. And we want to bring it up above ground. We want women to have this simple, basic right of abortion. You know, I'm concerned about the lives of the women involved. You know, all these people who make remarks about taking the life of unborn children, you know, they never think about the quality of life of the woman involved, you know, and they never think about the lives of living children. What about the thousands of kids who are being butchered in Vietnam right now? They don't organize campaigns around that.
How about the fetus? Doesn't it have any rights?
Well, I consider the fetus to be part of a woman's body, and as long as it's part of her body, she has the right to choose what happens to her body. And I think that the woman's life comes before, as yet, an unborn life.
Do you think this movement's going to go anywhere?
Sure is. We're going to win.
The Québécois is the most touched by the abortion laws right now. There's more Québécois women that die on a higher percentage than any other type. And there's 500 abortions done in Quebec last year. Only 5 are done in French hospitals, touching the Québécois most directly. And I think that it's a time we put a stop to the butchery and ended these most repressive laws.
I think that women should have the right to choose in Canada whether or not they're going to have children, and they don't have that right under our laws. The people who make the decisions about whether or not you bear a child are the doctors on the doctors' committee, if they exist, if you get before them, if you're in an area where there is a doctors' committee. And I think that every woman should have the right to decide whether or not she wants to have children.
Repeal all abortion laws now! Repeal all abortion laws now! Repeal all abortion laws now! Abolish the criminal code! 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 Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Up from the kitchen! Up from the bedroom! Up from under! Women unite! Up from the kitchen! Up from the bedroom! Up from under! Women unite! Repeal all abortion laws now! Repeal all abortion laws now! Repeal all abortion laws now! Repeal all abortion laws! Faites à la boucherie! 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 Women unite! Stand and fight! Safe abortion is our right! Women unite! Stand and fight! Safe abortion is our right! Women unite! Stand and fight! Safe abortion is our right! Women unite! Stand and fight! Safe abortion is our right!
Today, November 20th, women are mobilizing all across Canada and around the world for repeal of the abortion laws and abortion a woman's right to choose. We represent women from all walks of life, campus women, high school women, professional women, church women, working women, and unpaid women working in the home. We represent the large numbers of women in Canada who have had to resort to illegal backstreet abortions and legal expensive abortions in New York. because of the unfair laws in this country. Here today at the seat of the Canadian government, we are gathered to demand that abortion be removed from the criminal code. Women in Vancouver, Edmonton, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, and Montreal are also demanding the same thing. Women from all around the world in Britain, France, Germany, Italy, New Zealand, Australia, and the United States are also demanding that abortion be a woman's right to choose. We're part of an international movement that's growing every day.
This isn't the first time we've marched on Parliament Hill demanding repeal of the abortion laws. Many of us have marched here 2, 3, many times, and every time we come here, the right to life is here, and every time there's a few more of them. But every time there's a few more of them, there's tens and hundreds more of us. Because the very fact that they feel forced to demonstrate here is a sign of our strength. It's a sign of our growing numbers. Because not only they, with their antiquated ideas, feel threatened, this government feels threatened by our struggle, by our movement, by our demands. Those of us who are marching here today represent thousands more. We represent tens of thousands more. We represent millions more Canadian women. We're like the tip of an iceberg. We're just a few, just an organized few here, but we represent hundreds of thousands more. And we're here to say to this government that this government does not represent us. It does not represent Canadian women. This is the government that passed the War Measures Act.